Bonjour à tous, welcome back to Z French Language Academy. Today, we are going to explore Bastille Day, known in France as La Fête Nationale. This day is celebrated every year on July 14th and marks a significant moment in French history. Let's dive into its history, significance, and the way it's celebrated both in France and around the world. Bastille Day commemorates the storming of the Bastille prison on July 14th, 1789. This event was a turning point in the French Revolution, symbolizing the end of the monarchy's absolute power and the birth of the people's fight for liberty. The Bastille was a fortress and a symbol of the king's oppressive rule. Built in the 14th century, it was originally intended to defend the eastern approach to Paris from the English during the Hundred Years' War. Over time, it became a state prison where political dissidents were held without trial under direct orders from the king, known as lettres de cachet. On that fateful day in July, a large crowd of revolutionaries stormed the Bastille. They were not only after the gunpowder stored there, but also aimed to make a strong statement against the tyranny of the monarchy. The fall of the Bastille was a symbolic act of defiance against the king's unchecked power and sparked widespread rebellion across France. It marked the beginning of a series of events that would eventually lead to the abolition of the monarchy and the establishment of a republic. The significance of Bastille Day goes beyond the fall of a fortress. It represents the birth of the modern France and is a national holiday celebrated across the country. The day embodies the values of liberty, equality, and fraternity, the core principles of the French Republic. For the French people, it's a day to remember their history and celebrate their freedom and unity. The revolutionaries' cry for liberté, égalité, fraternité became the national motto of France and continues to symbolize the country's commitment to these ideals. Celebrations in France are grand and diverse. The day kicks off with a military parade on the Champs-Élysées in Paris, attended by the president and other dignitaries. This parade, which dates back to 1880, is the oldest and the largest regular military parade in Europe. It showcases France's military prowess and includes troops, military vehicles, and aircraft flyovers. This is followed by spectacular firework displays, parties, and communal meals, known as repas républicains. Many cities host concerts and public events, making it a day of festivity and national pride. The evening ends with grand fireworks display, especially in major cities like Paris, Lyon, and Marseille, lighting up the sky in the colors of the French flag. Bastille Day is not only celebrated in France, but also by French communities around the world. Major cities like New York, London, and Sydney hold events to honor this day. These celebrations include cultural exchanges, French cuisine, and various festivities, bringing a piece of France to the global stage. French embassies and consulates also host events showcasing French culture and fostering goodwill between France and other nations. In some places, French expatriates and Francophiles gather for picnics, concerts, and even French film screenings, celebrating with the same fervor as in France. In conclusion, Bastille Day is a celebration of freedom, unity, and the rich history of France. It's a day to remember the struggles and triumphs that shaped the nation. Whether you're in France or abroad, embracing the spirit of Bastille Day through cultural festivities helps keep the history and values alive. Alors, merci d'avoir regardé. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more lessons from Z French Language Academy. À bientôt!